So I'm here at Mirror Lake in the heart of Camrose, Alberta, and I'm going to do a little investigation here. Now, they have no reports of haunted activity that I'm aware of in this location, but just because it's not reportedly haunted doesn't mean spirits aren't lingering. And so I just brought a little bit of equipment and I'm going to do an investigation. I'm just going to check the time here and tell you while I move the camera around awkwardly. It is 1:47 in the morning and I'm just going to be underneath of the pergola, I believe is what they refer to it as. I'm going to be underneath the pergola and I'm going to be investigating because there are some memorial benches here, and whenever there are memorial markers of any sort, you might have people coming to visit, but it's also a park and it's also a lake. And so there is no reason to believe that spirits wouldn't be drawn to this location as beautiful as it is. And so we're going to find out. Okay, so I just started up Spirit Talker here. I'm just going to show you we are indeed in airplane mode. Okay, so Spirit Talker is up and running. I have my music box that is facing the entrance of the park. I do have my SV7 spirit box. I will try to do that. I have my cat ball, which is just waiting for someone to come over and play with it. There we go. You have to really play with this one in particular to get it to go off. I have my EM pump. I have my digital recorder with me so I can try to do some EVPs. And of course I have my K2, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a wander here and show you guys around. This is one of the memorial benches in loving memory of Gary Charles Morrison. So there is power here because of the lights, but there should not be any at this bench. Wow. Is there somebody sitting here with me? You can come over here and use these devices if you'd like, and we can communicate. And I did hear Spirit Talker give me a message. And it says, I'm enjoying this. Well, thank you. I'm enjoying it too. So now my music box just went off, but that's because we had that guy on his bike go by. So as long as I stay behind the bench, it should not pick up my movement. It should only be picking up if there's activity back there. So Spirit, you're using the Spirit Talker to communicate with me. You said you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying this too. If you'd like to come forward, anybody's welcome to talk to me. So I'm not going to actually test this bench with the K2 because of my equipment being set up here. But this is another memorial bench, George Nelson Defoe. We do have lots of these benches around the city, which I think is beautiful. All along our paths, you will find memorial markers like these. Elmer Orist Huckaluck, Betty Hilda Elizabeth Huckaluck, Kimberly Ann Wilson Huckaluck. So this is like a family bench here. Is there anybody sitting here? Thank you. Now, Spirit, if you are here with me, you can verify your presence by giving me a message, or you can come closer to me and I can pick up on your energy, and so will my devices. This one that's in my hand, if you make it go all the way to the red by getting very close to me, will definitely let us know that somebody is here. And you're more than welcome to follow me around as I walk. I'm just going to show you guys where I am and why this is called Mirror Lake. Because the water looks like a mirror. It is absolutely beautiful. Aside from all that sea sludge that's sitting there, but you know, nature does its thing. I just heard Spirit Talker, so I'm going to walk back over there and then I will continue to show you guys around. Wow, I had a really good hit. It went all the way to the orange. Do you think that you could come over to me again and make this go into the red? If you come and stand right in front of me, this is going to go into the orange and the red. That's right. Come a little closer. There's a couple of you that are interested in what I'm doing. That's what I'm feeling right now, that there's a couple of you here. If there's more than 2 spirits with me, can you make this go to the red? You can come over here and touch it to let me know, and it will go into the red. I definitely feel like there's more than 2 here with me right now. I'm just going to go and check out what Spirit Talker had to say while we were over there. Colin Hall, the devil is real in emergency. Oh my goodness.
Emergency.
Okay, well, emergency is just up the road, up the hill. The devil is real. I definitely agree. Colin Hall, is that your name? Colin? So this was the bench I was just showing you guys. I'm going to continue walking over here to see these other ones. Now, this is right in the middle of Camrose. And it's quite a beautiful location. We have art walks here in the summertime. There's an ice cream stand and some other food trucks that like to come and park in the parking lot for people to enjoy while their kids play at the park up ahead there. I don't know if you can see that, the park there. And you can sit and watch, you know, the wildlife here. It's one of the reasons I fell in love with Camrose. Brian Patrick Noonan. And there's this bench. So I'm just gonna walk you down to the water here. Now, water is a conductor of energy, so we might pick up on that. Now, when it just spiked there, that's because I was right here at this lamp post, right? So electricity is going to give off EMF, so that is not a paranormal thing. However, if I go where there isn't any electricity and it's making my meter go off, that's a different story. So I'm just going to walk down here to the water. Like I said, this stuff here is not nice, but this is also not a lake that you swim in. People do put their non-motorized canoes and whatnot in the water when they are able to, and in the winter time, you know, it's turned into a skating rink. But I just think it's an absolutely beautiful thing to be in a city. Although this is a rural city, it's quite small. I think it's just absolutely beautiful to have access to this and all the beautiful trails that I take advantage of almost on a daily basis. I walk, you know, sometimes 10 miles a day utilizing the trails. It wouldn't take me near as long if I just went directly there, but the trails are what makes it beautiful, because suddenly you're in the middle of the city, but you're not, and it's so relaxing, so good for exercise, for mental health, you know, for just connecting with nature again. I'm hearing the spirit talker go off, so I'm going to head back up there on this side. As I'm getting closer to another light here, K2 is going to respond, you know. And that's really strange that it's not responding there, but it was responding here. That is very bizarre. I'm not sure what that's about. Moving on. That's really weird. Okay, I'm going to go back over to Spirit Talker, see what it has to say here. Oh.
Skinwalkers around.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Cave. Oh goodness. Anna, is this you reaching out to me, sweetheart? I don't have a candle with me. I'm sorry. And you're 10 years old. I think this could be Anna. Anna, sweetheart, if that's you, Toots, can you come forward and give me a message so that I know that it's you? If you're not familiar, you can go on YouTube and check out the Contacting Anna series. If you can give me a message to let me know that that's you coming forward. I think I might try my spirit box and try to do some EVPs, see if I can pick anything up that way. I just want to give another minute or two for Spirit Talker to see if this spirit will verify who they are. Can you tell me who it is that said you're 10 years old? If this is Anna, can you please give me a message, sweetheart? My K2 is not going off, by the way. It was just stagnant there, which is also bizarre because it's right beside my equipment. She shouts.
She shouts.
Okay, so I'm going to pause Spirit Talker and I'm going to turn my spirit box on and let's see if we can figure out who this is that I'm speaking with. Anna, if you're there, can you come forward and give me a message, honey? Are you there, Anna? I feel like I'm just getting so much radio interference. I'm going to try to do an EVP session, guys. I find the spirit box to be so loud and distracting, honestly, that it's really hard for me to concentrate on anything else. And that's why I don't tend to use it when I'm doing spirit sessions, simply because it's so loud and you're in a smaller area. I like to use other forms of communication. So right now, because I don't have my ANC Mini, which cancels out some of that static noise that we're hearing, I didn't bring it with me. I'm going to try to do some call and response EVPs on my digital recorder. Just fair warning, it's not often that I get responses on those, and so there might not be anything that comes through. If not, I'm going to move to Spirit Talker and maybe Necrophonic or even Ghostbox for a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, so while I was getting my digital recorder out of my bag, the cat ball decided to go off a few times. I thought it was from me bumping the bench, but it's gone off 2 other times and I'm not touching the bench. I was just getting things out of my bag. And then I turned on my digital recorder and noticed it was going off. So Spirit, if you'd like to play that ball again, I'm sure everybody would like to see that. You can roll it around, you can pick it up, you can throw it if you'd like, or just make the lights go off. Can you do that again for us? That particular one is harder to make go off too, so that was interesting. Anyway, I'm going to get to going to my session here, so hang on. Anna, if you're with me, can you come and talk to the device that's in my hand, this little black recorder? And speak really loudly and really clearly and tell me what your name is, okay? Can you tell me how old you are? Can you tell me where your body is? How did you die? Okay, I'm stop it now. There we go. And we'll listen. Anna, if you're with me, can you come and talk to the device that's in my hand, this little black recorder? Speak really loudly and really clearly and tell me what your name is, okay? Can you tell me how old you are? Can you tell me where your body is? How did you die? Okay, so it doesn't sound like I got anything there, but that's totally fine. Like I said, it's very rare that I'm able to get a spirit voice on this particular digital recorder. Though I think that a lot of the problem is the way that it's set up. It's a Chinese product and the buttons, they don't behave the way that they would normally behave. So it's always an issue whenever I go to use it. So I'm going to turn Spirit, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn Necrophonic on for a little bit instead of Spirit Talker. And if I'm not getting much of anything, I will probably just end the session. You know, it's late or really early, however you look at it, and I don't want to annoy the spirits nor anybody that might hear my voice and devices traveling across the water. So I'm going to turn on Necrophonic here and we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so thank you so much for setting off the cat ball for me again. Now I have a different app that you can come and use, and it works just like the spirit box. And you can answer my questions. I know, Anna, that you're a fan of using this one. So if you'd like to come forward, spirits, anybody is welcome to come and communicate with me. Can you tell me who I'm talking with right now? That sounded like Colin and me. Colin, can you tell me how old you are? Sounded kind of like 26. Colin, are you from the area? No? Kingman. Oh my gosh, it said Kingman. Holy crap. That's amazing, because Kingman isn't very far from here. How old are you, Colin? I think I asked you that already. I'm sorry if I did. I apologize. My K2 was just going off here. Colin, how did you pass? How did you pass, Colin? Drown? I don't know. I wish that this had a chat log. If you guys are hearing anything, please put it down in the comments for me. Colin, I will ask again, how did you pass? I'm not sure, but I thought I heard Anna in the background. Anna, are you there, sweetheart? Anna, if you're there, can you come forward and talk to us? Evil. That's the only thing I heard out of that. Who's evil? I heard you, Anna. I heard you. Hi. My mom, she said. Oh my gosh. Can you tell me information about your birth mom now? What's your birth mom's name, Anna? What's your birth mummy's name? Do you remember? For some reason I keep hearing blood. Who's saying blood? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it said cop. Is Officer Joe there with you? Is Officer Joe there? Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Ghost Tube Seer, and you can give me images like you did before, okay, honey? Just give me 2 minutes. I thought it said Joe. I'm going to open up that app and you can show me pictures if it's easier for you, sweetie, okay? Hang on, please. Okay, so as soon as I opened up Seer, this is the image it gave me, and I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm looking at here. It kind of looks like two people in long gowns, but there's something weird with that thing. I don't know what it is. Anna, if you're there, can you please show everybody the tree that you've shown me a couple times now? Can you show me the tree and what I'm supposed to be looking for at the tree? K2 is not going off, but the cat ball was going off again. Can you come and use this device and show me a picture of that tree so that everybody else can see what you've shown me? Don't let Officer Joe intimidate you. Don't let any other spirits intimidate you. They do not have any power or control over you whatsoever. I'm more powerful than they are, okay? So you can come close to me. You don't have to be afraid anymore. But can you please show everybody a picture of the tree? That tree that you showed me, like, I don't even know what I would need to type in because I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's so vivid. I would be able to pick it out of 100 of those trees for sure. I'm positive of that. Wow, it gave me a picture immediately, and now I'm not getting anything. That's so weird. That's so weird. Is there nobody here left to talk to me? Hi there. What's your name? It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. None of these devices are going to harm you. In fact, you can use them for energy, and I even have my pump over here that you can use to get energy from. Can you show us a picture? If you can't, thank you. That was okay. So that's a family over top of a child, it seems. Thank you for the picture. I don't know how to interpret that, but it gives me a bad feeling in my tummy. Okay, thank you for the picture though. I'm just gonna walk around here just for a little bit because I feel like there's a group of spirits that are just standing around really creepily watching me. Honestly, I feel like I have a crowd surrounding me right now. Haha, yeah, I do, hey? There's absolutely more than 2 spirits here right now, though. Like, I feel like there is a half a dozen at the lower end. Honestly, I feel like I'm being surrounded. But that's kind of what happens when you start doing this. They're gonna gather. Can one of you show me a picture? I'd really like more information about Anna and the other victims, the other children. Can you show me a picture of where your body is? I know that it's in at least two locations, but can you show me a marker of where I can find some evidence at least? Like, it's going to be impossible for me to get into those caves because they're so dangerous. They're full of bats and bat guano, and, you know, respiratory illnesses and autoimmune conditions just don't mix with that kind of environment. But I feel so strongly about that one area in particular where this tree is. It seems familiar to me for some reason, even though I've never been there. It seems so familiar to me. Like, I will recognize it immediately, but it also stands out like a sore thumb because it's not a pine or a spruce. It doesn't look like any of the other trees that are in that area. It's almost completely stripped of bark. It's really wide. It looks like a really big piece of driftwood. Like, okay, actually, this tree that's over here, I'm just going to show y'all. This tree that's over here, okay, it's wide like that tree is, but imagine that completely stripped of bark. It has no leaves on it whatsoever. And it looks lighter than it is because it looks like a piece of driftwood, but it's also planted upside down. So what would be up, you know, what would be up there is down and vice versa. So it looks like roots are coming out of the top of the tree. And yeah, it's almost entirely bare. And if I were to go over to the Hinton and Catamount area, I guarantee you I would find that tree like a needle in a haystack. You know, I feel that strongly about it. I just don't know what it is I'm supposed to do once I find the tree. If that's a location where evidence is, if it's a marker, I don't know. Oh, look at it, timed out. Yes, I'm still here. I think I'm going to switch apps though, because I'm not getting what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to switch to SLS really quickly and see if I can't map any figures. Okay, the cat ball's going off again and it ain't from me. Thank you. I'm going to turn on this other app now and we can talk through that, okay? If you want to continue to keep playing with the cat ball. Thank you so much. Hang on 2 seconds, please. All right, so now if you know anything about SLS, it uses the same technology that the Kinect does for the Xbox, so it can map out a human form. The problem with the SLS itself is that it can look at this lamppost and think that it's a human because it has what looks like a torso, and then, you know, something like a lamp or a hanging plant or a lamp, they would map it out as a human because it looks like it has a head. So you have to use your analytical brain here and try to debunk certain things, so that you're not looking at every single thing and going, oh my God, that's a spirit. Oh my gosh, that's a spirit. But I do feel like I have a crowd around me. So I am going to, now see, it's thinking that there's a person there. But I know that there's not a person there. And one way that you can try to debunk it is by saying, can you raise your arm, just one, and wave it at me? You know, it's just thinking that this lamppost is a human because of the form. So you have to kind of debunk those things. Now it looks like it's gotten up further and whatnot, so I'm going to ask again. If there's a spirit standing there at that lamppost, can you raise your arm and wave to me, please? To some investigators, they would look at this and go, look, it looks like it's pole dancing. Ha ha ha, light pole, right? No, honey, that's not real. I'm going to go and I'm going to walk down to the water's edge too and see if I can't pick anything up in the water. I'm just going to grab my K2 because I feel like I'm going to have people following me. See, it's trying to map out the K2 meter, right? Like, you have to take things like this with a grain of salt. If I had an XLS, that uses LiDAR, and so it's really hard to get false negatives. Unfortunately, those are extremely expensive, so. And I just noticed how beautiful the moon is looking. You guys probably can't see it. So again, it's looking at the tree and thinking that there's something there. I know that there's not. I don't feel like there's a spirit over there at all. But I'm going to walk down to the water. Now, granted, I'm standing right beside the lamppost, but it's not going off. But right there it is. Is there a spirit standing in front of me here? Can you make this device go in the red? Come a little bit closer to me, please. Okay, I'm just going to start walking. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Did you guys see it go into the red there? Now, it is thinking that there's a person there. I assure you there isn't. That is just a bush. Again, it's going to think that everything that has a rounded top is going to be a head. So you have to really debunk. You know, I'm going to be pointing it out to the water. It should not be mapping anything by pointing it to the water. Now that's interesting. Now, the one on the right, it's probably picking up that light pole. But the one to the left shouldn't be picking up anything. That's interesting. Let me just walk down a little bit more to the water here. Well, that's as close as I'm getting because, yuck. Yeah, so it's picking up on that light pole over there and thinking that it's a person. So it might be picking up that light pole over there, even though it's like barely visible with my eyes. The camera is really good, and it's picking up those street lights over there. That's what it's doing. So those are not actual spirits. It doesn't look like there's any spirits in the water. So that's good. That's good. I wouldn't want anybody being trapped in the water. So now I'm just gonna, I'm getting a feeling like I have quite a following. It's okay. I'm not afraid of you. Please don't be afraid of me. I think I'm going to go back and turn Spirit Talker on so that I can try to get some messages for your loved ones, okay? You go ahead and follow me up here, you guys. So now it may pick up this little sign here and think that it's a figure. Of course, it might pick something out of the tree. But, you know, I've been doing this for long enough that I know what is going to be an actual hit and what's not. I'll just look over here at the picnic area and see. Yeah, so you're picking up that light over there too. Now, once I turn, there might be somebody sitting on one of these benches. Let's go find out. I'm going to turn Spirit Talker back on and we can try to communicate through that, all right? Now, it just has a database of words, but you can use those words to create sentences and we can actually have a full conversation. You can use some of the battery from my devices. I'm just going to show you, because of where I have my music box set up, that if somebody were to come down this path here, the entrance, see, yeah, it's trying to pick up and map things out, but they're not accurate. If somebody were to come here, like that guy on the bike did earlier, my paranormal music box is going to go off and let me know that there's someone coming. It's pretty quiet. I definitely feel like when I walked down to the water that I had spirits following me down to the water. It definitely is a very bizarre feeling when you know you're being watched, but you look around and you see nothing and nobody. So I'm just going to turn on Spirit Talker for a few minutes. And if nothing much is happening, I will just let them rest. You know, they don't like to be bothered, just like we don't like to be bothered. Okay, I decided I'm going to use Ghost Tube Vox first before I go back to Spirit Talker. The reason I'm doing that is because it is good to use different apps, different ways to communicate with spirits, because just like us who are living, sometimes we don't want to talk on the phone or, you know, even text. We just leave it there and we couldn't be bothered. Maybe we want to do email. Maybe we want to talk in person. Spirits are no different, and energy levels, you know, wane, and abilities along with that. So sometimes it's nice to use different forms of communication. And so I'm going to use Ghost Tube Vox, and we're going to see what we can pick up. So if there's anybody that has a message for me, a message to a loved one, or just a message to the public, thank you so much. can you tell me what your name is? I invite all of you to come forward and talk to me because I know that there's a number of you here. Can you tell me one at a time what your names are, please? Wow, great.
Realizing.
You're realizing? Are you realizing how to use these devices? You're laughing at me? My pants are falling down. I'm sorry, but my pants are much too big and I have devices in all my pockets weighing them down, so you might be laughing at me. Can you tell me what your name is, please? I'm not sure what you said. You have to speak more clearly. Can you tell me what your name is? That sounded almost Italian. Is there somebody from the Huckaluck family with me? Elmer, Betty, Kimberly, are you here? It's okay. No? What is your name? My goodness, I don't know what that was. If you guys do know, though, please put it down in the comments. Timestamp it so that I know I can go back and look at that.
And that's
Is Anna here tonight? Or this morning, I should say. Now that it's after 2 a.m. Anna, are you there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Great. Great K2 activity. Wow. It's okay. It's okay. I kind of feel like you took a step back. It's all right. Don't be afraid of me. Don't be afraid of these devices. They cannot hurt you. They're just letting me know that we're here. Wow. Ooh. Are you playing guitar? I know you like to play with my guitars. I'll hear them throughout the day. Don't leave. Well, unfortunately, I do have to go home at some point. It is quite beautiful here at the lake, though, isn't it? Are you down by the water? Close? Well, you must be because you're making my K2 go off. If you come walk up to me and touch this, it's going to go into the red. Are you able to do that? I feel like somebody's draining my K2 because the first green light is like it's barely working. That is so weird. Are you draining my K2 meter? It has a fresh 9-volt in it, by the way. I just put one in. Wow. You know, I was going to set up my laser, but you guys drain it so quickly, it seems like kind of a waste. Where did you go? Are you down by the water? Maybe I should go back down there and see. Let's find out. Let's find out. Ooh, yeah, I just felt somebody come right up beside me. Who's with me? Can you tell me what your name is? Who's right beside me? I knew you were right there. Who is that beside me? What's your name? I'm sorry, sir. Can you say that louder and more clearly? What is your name, please? Ooh, whoa. Wow, that's a strong energy. Holy cow. Ooh, I have goosebumps. I don't know if y'all can see. I got goosebumps all over me right now. Okay, you can follow me down to the water if you'd like. I also feel like there's somebody down here by the water. Her? What is her name? I'm not sure what that said. I don't think Anna's down here. What was that? It almost sounded like it said price of gift. Who's down here at the water? Can you say that again, please? Who's down here at the water? There's definitely a very strong male energy standing here with me. Sir, what is your name? Holy cow. Whew, you're making me feel dizzy. Are you a member of the Huckaluck family? I kind of feel like there's somebody standing right in front of that tree, so I'm going to go and check the tree out. Anna, was that you? Anna. Hi. How are you, honey? Who's at the tree here? There's somebody over here at the tree. Look at that. Who's over here? Ooh-wee. Are you standing in the tree? Whoa, that was a big hit. Did you see that going over, you guys? A heart? Aw. Wow, who's here in the tree? Whoa. Gosh. Like, there's no power right here, you guys. There's no power right here. The closest power is right there. Anna, is that you at the tree? Because I don't think it is. But who's at the tree? Oh my gosh, look at the hits I'm getting right here. I think there's a plaque. Oh, let me see. I gotta grab my flashlight here, okay? Hang on 2 seconds. You can see it? Volunteers. Our greatest natural resource. Who's at the tree, please? Oh, I gotta turn off this flashlight, sorry. Who's at the tree? Mitchell? Can you repeat that for me? My K2 looks like it's about to die. It's like the first green light is so dim in front of my eyes, it's barely on. I don't know why it looks so bright for y'all, but it's not for me. Who was just in the tree and left? Or did you just move around to the front? Yeah. You're still here, hey? Yeah, you are. Cool. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I really wish that I brought my REM pod or my millimeter with me. Wow. Wow. That's where everybody's been, is at the tree. Holy crap. Now, it's got chicken wire around it just to stop the beavers from destroying the roots even more. But there's no power right here. There's no power right here. Like, for anybody that might think that this is a power source or something, this is just, pick up after your dog. Trash bags. There's no power right there at this tree. So that's amazing. It's like, so, wow. Wow, that's really impressive. It's really impressive. Okay, so I'm going to go and turn on Spirit Talker then. Whoa, were you following me? It's okay. Don't be afraid and run away from me. You can follow me over here and we're going to talk on Spirit Talker, okay? Ooh, what was that? That was like a song. It almost sounded like Mamba music or something. That's church? Is that what you said? Church?
A light.
A light? Yeah, I have a light with me, and there's lights here, and the church is across the... The church is literally across the water. In that direction I'm pointing. Okay, I'm going to turn on Spirit Talker for y'all, okay? Go ahead and come over here with me, and we can talk on a different device. Okay, I will be right back, you guys. Hang on. All right, I got Spirit Talker up and running. Can you tell me what your name is? Tell me what the name is of the person, the spirit that's over at the tree over there. Can you do that? I'm going to turn my K2 meter off, and I'm going to take Spirit Talker over to that tree. And we're just going to see if maybe if I'm over at the tree, I can get some clearer responses. So I'll leave the K2 over there because I only have 2 hands. Oh, and they're misting over here. Dang it. Well, you better not spray me with that frickin' water, dude. Don't you dare. I swear I will scream and annoy the entire city. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Bro. Don't. Oh, my Lanta. Is that as far as you're going? Okay, you are so lucky, mother effer.
Scared.
Yeah, I was scared. You are right about that. I do not want to get wet because I will have a full-on flare if I get wet with that freezing cold water right now and have to walk home. I will be in a total flare, and I will probably have to call an ambulance to come rescue me. And let's not do that, okay? All right, so who's up in this tree? Can you tell me what your name is, please? Okay.
They're listening.
Okay. I'm listening too, but I need to know a name. What is your name, please? Oh, shit. There's something in the water, you guys. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, I think it's ducks. I think there's like 3 ducks down in the water. Hold on. I'm going to turn on a light so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. Or maybe you can't because I'm too far away. Hold on. Ah! It is duckies. Oh my word. I've never seen them out at night in the water. Look at the little guys. Oh shit. Can y'all see that? Probably not. Hold on. Can you guys see that or not? Probably not. Let me see if I can do my... I'm pointing my flashlight right. You can't see the dang things. Damn it. They're like right there. Yes, you can see them. They're right there. Oh my word. Those 2 little blobs right there are the duckies. Oh. Okay, there was like 5 of y'all though. So where'd the rest of them go? We don't have gators here or crocodiles. I'm in central Alberta, so thankfully we don't have that. But, you know, it doesn't mean that you can't worry about little baby duckies in the water all alone. Oh, they're so cute. I wish I could get closer. Okay, anyway, my Spirit Talker is not saying nothing, probably because they're watching the duckies too. Okay, so can you please tell me who is in this tree over here? I'm sorry that I got distracted by ducks, but that's part of being an empath. Oh, of course. Mama just came over and rescued the 2 duckies, and now they're going away. I don't know if you can see them right there. She's probably thinking, stranger danger, get that human away from my children. But, you know, I'm a grandma. I'm the oldest of 10 children, and I worked in childcare for over 35 years. And I love animals, most of them. Can you tell me who's up in this tree, please? I need to know a name. Because I feel like it's a man, an older man. who's like kind of upset that people are annoying him.
I was treated well.
Well, I am so happy to hear that. Thank you. That's a really lovely message. I'm so glad that you were treated well. Can you tell me what your name is, please? It's so bizarre that this tree would have so much EMF. Now, granted, there is an underground sprinkler system and water conducts energy. But I'm going to go and grab my K2 and I'm going to show you what kind of energy is coming off of that sprinkler. Just so that I can kind of debunk it myself, or at least attempt to debunk it myself. Because, you know, I definitely feel like there's a male spirit over there. But let's just see if my devices are going to agree with that theory. So I've got my K2. I'm going to turn it on. Oh, sorry, that was me setting off my music box. I got a little too close to it. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to the sprinkler and we're just going to check and see, because it's doing nothing right now. It's doing absolutely nothing. See? Absolutely nothing. But for shigs and gits, for shits and gigs and shits, can you tell me who's in this tree? There is definitely something happening here. Wow. All right, let's just check out the plaque theory. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What is up with that? Just in that one spot on that plaque. That is very bizarre. Okay. It doesn't seem like anybody's real interested in answering me. You just kind of want to watch me and follow me and like affect my devices a little bit. My K2 is definitely acting weird. To you guys, that green light, that first green light is bright. To me, it's almost out completely. It's very weird. But there's definitely spirits following me around. Now, I did leave Spirit Talker on while I went over and checked out the spray in the tree just now.
We're friends.
Oh, gruesome. Help us and we're friends. Anna, is that you saying that we're friends? You tell me that all the time. You say, hey, friend. How would you like me to help you? Gruesome. How can I help you? Would you like me to pray for you? Would you like me to cross you over? If that's something that you'd like, either of those things, please let me know. If you need energy, power, battery, you can let me know. You just use this device and tell me, okay? Oh no, I don't have as big of a crowd of energies anymore. I feel like when I got distracted by the ducks, I kind of lost a few of them. But I definitely have at least 2 spirits that are just doing laps. It feels like they're doing laps around this whole area, just kind of like watching me, maybe. Tell me what your name is, please. You said that we're friends. If this is Anna, you should be able to tell me that. Now, I have been here for a while now, and I don't like to pester the dead. I think that this is the time they should be resting in peace, so I don't like to stay too long. Enid, thank you. I asked for your name and you gave it to me. Thank you so much. Enid, can you tell me how old you are, hun? Can you tell us how old you were when you died? It's 2024, if that helps you. You can go ahead and come closer. It's okay. If you need more energy, just let me know. Or go ahead and take some from any of my devices. You can play with this little ball here. It's usually a toy for kitties, but we use it to communicate. If you play with it, the lights will go off, and that will just let me know that you're here. Or you can keep coming closer to me and I can pick up more about you, more information about you. And so will this device in my hand. It'll light up and show me. The moon looks so spooky right now because the cloud cover. Cool. How old are you? I definitely feel like energy levels are waning. Mine in particular. I was feeling dizzy when I was down by the water there. And I definitely am still feeling it occasionally as I'm walking around. And I am feeling kind of chilled right now.
This is incredible.
It is incredible. You are right. You are correct. I'm going to just check what the temperature is here on my phone, my watch rather. Because it definitely feels like it's a little chilly. Interesting. It's not giving me information for some reason. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so it's 13 degrees Celsius right now. And feels like 12. So that explains why I'm feeling pretty chilled right now. And I believe that it said that it was almost 3 a.m. Hold on here. Let me just figure that out too. Yeah, it's shit. Hang on, guys. Hang on. 2:56 in the morning. You are correct. This is incredible. It's 3 a.m. so it's dead time. But it is quite chilly. I'm not dressed for it to be chilly and breezy right now. So I'm probably going to end this session. Flashing, are you going to make the ball flash for me? Or the lights on the K2 meter? Okay. How about if I put this down by the ball and you make it flash up for us? Can you do that? I'll even step back. How's that? I'll go down these steps right here. Can you make it flash for us? Well, I'm too far away, too short. So, okay. Can you make that flash for us? You know, I'm going to come closer because it's hard for me to see if the lights are actually flashing from down there.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. It's nice to meet you. Can you tell me how old you are, Evelyn? You know, sometimes spirits just pass by and they just say one thing and they're on their way. Some don't say anything. Some want to interact with your devices. Some don't. You know, it's no different than the living. So, but I think that I've been here for a couple of hours now, and have got some pretty decent evidence. Not a lot of communication, but some of the things when I go back and I'm editing, I might have missed a lot, and maybe you guys were able to pick up on some information too, that I might not have picked up on, or a lot of the responses that I was getting, necrophonic, for example, and the spirit box, I couldn't make out. Maybe you guys did. Like I said, if you can timestamp it and put it down in the comments for me, whatever you heard, if you were able to see anything, just let me know, because I do miss a lot. I have very poor eyesight, especially at night, so it makes it a little difficult.
Past.
Yes, you have passed. You are correct, Evelyn. Can you tell me how old you are, hun? How you died? I don't want to take up much more of your time, so I am going to be leaving soon. But I would like it if you could give me a couple of responses, a couple of messages. So there's the mom and daddy duck. Or two mamas, actually. That's what that is. And then their babies are all straggling behind with another adult ducky over there. There's some stragglers over there, mamas. Don't forget about those two little ones. Oh, you died in your sleep. Okay, enough with the duckies, Riri. Come on. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just, I'm such a big animal lover. I live on and I died in my sleep. Oh, wow. I'm sorry about that, Evelyn. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you are okay now. I hope that you're at peace. Can you tell me how old you are, hun? I really wanted to show you guys the duckies. Can you see them? That mama there went back and got the stragglers over there. Way to go, mama. How old were you when you passed, Evelyn? I feel like you're close to my age. I'm 50. I feel like you are very close to my age. Oh, they're all going back now. Dang it. Look at them. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. There's so many. And that's not even the babies, y'all. The babies are way over there now. I am so lucky to live here. I honestly, I just love it here. Okay.
Need
Okay.
trust.
Okay, I understand that completely. And you can absolutely trust me, okay? Trust is a two-way street too, just like respect. I promise I'm not going to harm you. Go forward. You want me to go this direction? Okay. I'm going to grab my Spirit Tucker and my K2. Whoopsie doodle. That was me that set that off, guys. That was not paranormal right there. That was me.
Innocent.
Innocent? You're innocent? Okay. Okay. I feel like somebody's over here. Somebody's definitely over here. Hi. Is that you, Evelyn, that's over here? Is it okay if I come a little closer? I'm just going to put the K2 and Spirit Tucker right here. You can trust me, okay? I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise you. None of my devices are going to harm you. They're just tools for communicating with the other side, with the afterlife. Now, like I said, I'm not going to stay for very much longer, but I'm going to give you a minute or two to give me a message, and I can get that message to everybody. Meet. It's very nice to meet you. We're meeting here at the park at Mirror Lake in Camrose, Alberta. Ooh-wee, that breeze is chilly, and I am noticing a bunch of yellow leaves on the ground already. We haven't even made it to the end of July yet. So, Mother Nature, please just get medication for your issues, please. That Mother Nature, man, she is a temperamental, you know what I mean?
Can't breathe.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I have issues with breathing as well. In fact, I have asthma and COPD, and I'm also a smoker. Yes, I know it's all a bad combination, but I do have my inhaler with me if you need that. Is that how you died in your sleep? Was because you couldn't breathe? Now, I did just see my K2 spike a little bit. How about if I take a step or two back, okay? How's that? Can you go over there and touch that device? Okay, well, Evelyn, like I said, I'm going to just give you a minute here to give us one more final message, okay? Because I'm getting quite chilly, and it's after 3 o'clock in the morning. You were 80. Okay, thank you so much for that.
I was 80.
Thank you, finally, for answering that question. You know, and sometimes it does take them a while to answer questions. So, again, that's why I always go back over the chat logs. This will be posted as well later, the chat log from Spirit Tucker. There is a group of you. Absolutely.
There's a group of us.
I did mention that all night long, that there is a group of y'all here. I am very well aware of that, but thank you for verifying for everybody else that's watching that can't see or feel you. Okay. I'm going to start packing up my things, but again, you're more than welcome to give me more messages while we're walking, okay? All right. I'm going to try to avoid my music box there. Now, I am going to tell you that you do have to stay here. You cannot follow me. Okay? Besides, my apartment is so hot. It feels like I'm on the sun. And this is a much more beautiful place to sit around. Right? And I will be back. We can always talk whenever. You're more than welcome to come and talk to me during my spirit sessions as well. Now, I did just hear your message. Oh, shoot. I set that off by putting the K2 down. Books. I do have the books at home. Is that what you want? Is a story when I get home? I can read you all a book when I get back home for sure. They're children's books. They're bedtime stories. I have no problem with that at all. I want to thank all of you
Spectre.
for coming. All of you specters. I would like to thank you for coming and speaking with me and interacting with me tonight. But again, I will remind you that you have to stay here. You are not welcome to follow me. Okay? You can always come and talk to me when I do spirit sessions or when I come and investigate. But you must stay here, okay? Thank you so much for coming and talking. All right, I'm going to end this session with peace, love, and light. And I will see you all on the next investigation. Stay safe. Much love.